Too many runners are getting injured. I'm going to show you 3 warm-up exercises today that you should do before your runs that will not take you more than 5 minutes to do. And it'll help prevent injury and it'll help you to enjoy your runs a little bit more. Welcome to Running in Rehab. My name is Brett. I'm a 2:34 marathoner and I'm a third-year physical therapy student. And I want to talk about the importance of a dynamic warm-up before your runs. Each run you should be doing some sort of dynamic warm-up. And I do this warm-up, these 3 exercises before I go on every run. So let's get right into it. The first one is going to be leg swings. So you can do this holding on, or I like to do it just freestanding and balance. And I'm going to swing my leg across from one side to the other side. Okay, this is going to stretch my glutes out, and then it's going to stretch my adductors out as I swing my leg back out. And overall, it's just going to provide more blood flow to the hips and lower extremities, and it's going to loosen my hips up a little bit more. When your hips are tight when you're running, sometimes that can cause some lower back discomfort and maybe some hip issues. So these leg swings are great. I'm loosening up my hip on the swing side, and I'm activating, stabilizing muscles on the other limb that's standing, that I'm balancing on. So I'm getting some activation on one side, and I'm getting some range of motion on the other side. And I'm going to do about 10 to 15 swings, sometimes up to 20 swings each side. And I'm going to go side to side, and then I'm going to go forward and back. So now I'm stretching more of my hip flexors on the swing side as I go back, and I'm stretching my hamstrings and glutes out as I swing my leg forward. Again, working some activation on the stance side. I'm keeping my core tight here, trying to activate the core a little bit, but this is more about opening up the hips. This next exercise is the hip airplane. So I go right into this next, and this is going to help to activate the muscles a little bit more and work more mobility as I open my hips into internal and external rotation. I'm providing more weight bearing, so I'm getting more of a stretch now that I'm loosened up after my leg swings. And this is another great way to add some mobility into my routine, work some balance, and again, open my hips up a bit more. And lastly, I'm going to show you my last warm-up exercise, and this actually gets started once I get running. Once I get outside, for the first quarter mile to maybe up to the half mile, I will do some retro strides, so I'm just jogging backwards. Make sure you're safe with this on the sidewalk or looking over your shoulder. Just watch your step doing the retro strides. I do side shuffles. I'll do some skips. And I'm just showing you guys here on the treadmill what I would be doing outside, but just really be careful if you're doing this on the treadmill or outside. But this is a great way to activate the posterior chain when I'm doing the retro strides. So, and I'm also stretching my ankles into a bit of dorsiflexion. It's nice and it's softer on my knee joints, and it warms them up nicely, and it activates my quads nicely to do the retro strides. So you should feel all that going on. The side shuffles, you're just getting the abductors and more of the lateral engagement, lateral core, lateral abductors, and stretching your ankles out into inversion and eversion, and it's a great way just to get a full body warm up. And then the skips, just kind of getting used to the pounding that I'm going to endure during my run. So just warming up with some easy pounding that the skips provide. Get my body ready for the higher impact that it's about to get into. So just to wrap up, these 3 warm-up exercises are absolutely essential and will help you to overall just stay injury-free, which should be everybody's top priority. We want to train for longevity, or at least I want to train for longevity and be able to run for as long as I can into my older age. And I want to avoid injury because, I'm sure if you're watching this, you're either injured or have been injured, and that's no fun. So let's make running fun again and enjoyable and feeling good. So these 3 exercises, again, get your leg swings in. You can hold on or do them freestanding. Same with the hip airplanes. You can hold on or do them freestanding. And then just more of a dynamic warm up with the retro strides and the shuffles and the skips. Give these a try, and let me know how they work out for you. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you have, please like, subscribe for more of this kind of content, and take care and enjoy running.